Ruben, I've just said smiles all round, I think, and it feels like finally everything falls into place and you get a result that matches the performance.
Yeah, and after this week, we try to show a little bit the future. We deal with the problems of the present, and then in the end, we had this game with our supporters. I think was a very good game for us. We are going to the next stage, and we have to focus on the next game.
Brilliant performances all round, but none less than Bruno Fernandes, who, I mean, how many more brilliant things can we say about your captain?
Yeah, he's proving every game, but I just want to point all the team. Casemiro did a great game after 2 intense games, and play again. It was so important. Rasmus without scoring, but the work rate that he puts on the games. Josh is improving. Everybody knows without eating. So I think the whole team did a great job.
Spoken about your team potentially sometimes being a little bit anxious, maybe not being brave enough. A result like tonight does wonders for their confidence, doesn't it? To show that the system works, to show that they're capable of playing.
Not just the result. The way we play, we suffer a goal, and we continue to play the same way. Sometimes we press really high. We are improving, and we are understanding that this is a different competition, that the opponent is different. We use a lot of physicality today. Against Lyon is going to be different. They have the physicality, so we are learning about our team and about how to win games in different competitions.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Patrick, finally Manchester United get what they deserve, a brilliant performance and a great result.
Yeah, finally, and very good to get in front of the home crowd, and at Old Trafford was really good atmosphere and really good win.
You bring real energy to this side. How important do you think it is to have that outlet with you down the left?
I think it's important for the whole team to bring energy. Obviously, I bring a lot today as well, but I think the whole team was full of energy, and from the first minute, you could already hear from the crowd as well that everyone was up for it.
And the confidence that seems to grow in you as the game went on. Once the penalty had been overturned, you sort of get the second penalty, and then it goes to 3-1, and you can sort of see that freedom come into your game.
Yeah, it was. I think after we scored 3-1, it was the game was much open, and it was much easier to play. And when we play with good teammates and they can find you in behind and in the feet, it's easy to play.
Speaking of good teammates, talk to me about what it's like to play with the likes of Bruno Fernandes, who can find you anywhere on the pitch, and Casemiro, who's exactly the same.
It's obviously nice to play with these players. They have so much quality on the ball, and yeah, it's easy for other players to connect with them.
You just keep making the runs and hope that they find you, right?
Yeah, and they're finding me well, so I will just keep doing it.
Are we going to see more of that shooting ability from you? You came close on a couple of occasions tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I think Bruno needs to teach me a little bit, but it will come soon.
Patrick, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Diogo, there have been some really good performances from Manchester United in recent times. Then maybe you haven't got the result that you deserved tonight. It absolutely felt like you got exactly what you deserved.
Yeah, I think it was a complete performance, in my opinion. Obviously, we started a little bit bumpy with the penalty, but I think even after the penalty, you saw that we kept calm. We keep doing exactly what we planned. Really composed on the ball. I think we had really good moments. And we could have scored more, but in terms of performance, really happy what we did today and go through. I think that was the main goal for us.
Has that taken a little bit of confidence for this squad to be able to stick to the plan, because it's quite different to what you've had to do previously?
Yeah, there was something that, especially what I said to them in the end of the game in the stadium, get used to this feeling, get used to the fans of finishing the game and staying here to applaud you. A good feeling around the people that are with us every single game. It's just trying to keep this consistent. I know it's been difficult also to be a Man United supporter the last couple of months, but we are giving everything so we can change the situation, and I think today we give one more good step towards the direction we want to go.
Both you and Bruno Fernandes have been absolutely standout in terms of your preparation and your availability for this team. I think it's appreciated by everybody that comes and watches football. How important do you think that has been in terms of how successful that you've been in this team is down to your preparation?
I think we've been obviously, as a team, been through difficult times, and obviously with a lot of injuries, you have to become a little bit more obsessed about being available, because I think ultimately for you to be competitive, you need a full squad, and when you don't get that, it's a little bit of alarming for the other players, because we don't have a lot of options. So obviously everybody's individual. We only have our own way to do things, but it's something that we always try to be fit. I think to be able to play for this club for the amount of games that we are playing, I think you need to have that type of mentality, and then you need to perform well. That's also important.
I can't let you go without talking to you about your goal. Arriving late in the penalty area, rifled it into the roof of the net. Good finish?
Very good finish. I mean, very good pass from Rasmus. He saw it really well. I think it's a team goal, because Chris does the movement on the first post and drags a little bit of the defenders. But it just shows that football can change from a moment to another, and now all of a sudden the ball starts going into the net. I think that's the most important thing from us. We can go home with 4 goals and take this momentum to Sunday.
Diogo, well done.
Thank you very much.